Hi everyone, my name is Michelle and today I'm going to share with you the 10 basic essential oil that comes with your starter kit. So you could have purchased just an essential collection or the home essential kit which comes with the petal diffuser. So how do you use this? Open up, remove your cable, remove the paper inside and fill up your water to just all the way to just below the red indicator. Then put in about 5 to 9 drops of your chosen oils. For example, if you want to sleep well tonight, you can use 3 drops of lavender, 3 drops of Breathe to help your respiratory system, and then 3 drops of any citrus. If you have the lemon, use the lemon. If you have bought an additional oil called the wild orange, you can use that as well. Okay, so let's start by using my favorite protocol, which is peppermint and wild orange. Okay, so open up your caps. For those of you who have not opened up your starter kits, please open it up right now as an opening ceremony and we can go through the 10 oils together, heart to heart. 1 drop of peppermint on the palm of your hand. 1 drop of wild orange on the palm of your hand. If you don't have, use your lemon. Okay. Using your thumb of the other hand, gently dab and put it under the upper palate of the roof of your mouth like this. And then on using your index finger, rub it on the bones of your 2 ears, just behind the ear on the bones. And then on your occipital bone or the back of your neck. Final step, rub your 2 hands together and inhale deeply, enjoying the fragrance. You can even close your eyes and just enjoy it. Whew. One more time. If you want a greater kick, you can actually cup your hands like this, hold it against the palm of the other hand, and think of a swimmer. Don't use your nose, just suck in or breathe through your mouth like this. You can actually feel it going all the way down to your lungs. So awesome, right? So balance, don't waste it. Put it on your shoulder blades. And then, how do you feel? Tell us in the comments below. Okay, so let's get started. What are essential oils? There are no right or wrong answers, so you can speak from your heart. Essential oils are essentially volatile liquids distilled from plants such as seeds, the bark, the leaves, the stems, the root, the flowers, the fruit, etc. So if you come for my classes, I'll be giving you 5 handouts like this. So I'll be referring to the handouts as I do this video. So not to worry, if you need the test sheet, you can ask from me later on. So one of the factors that determine purity and therapeutic value of an oil is its chemical constituent. Because essential oils embody protective, immune, strengthening properties of the plant, we are using it for our benefits. Truly, they are God's gift to us. So doTERRA is actually a Latin word for gift of the earth, and it is very appropriately named. So remember, what are essential oils? They are natural aromatic compounds found in plants. It's a mouthful, but what it actually means is every plant has their natural aromatic compound. If you do a lot of cooking in the kitchen and you need to pluck curry leaves to season or flavor your curries, when you pluck the leaves from the plant and accidentally when you rub against the leaf, you are actually releasing the oil sac, and then you smell your fingers, it has curry flavor. So same for any other plant. For lavender, it's known to have linalool as an aromatic compound and linyl acetate. When we use lavender, we're releasing the natural aromatic compounds of linalool, which help us to soothe and to calm our feelings and our mood. Similarly, we have D-limonene found in lemon essential oil. So that helps to detox. It's an antioxidant for detox. There are 2 main ways of getting the oil from essential oils. One is by steam distillation or cold press for all the citrus oils. Essential oils are very, very powerful, yet they are safe to use with no side effects. What do I mean by that? If you can remember the 3 main precautions, you are able and you're free to use all the essential oils your whole lifetime without any side effects. So take it down right now. The first precaution is always use dilution. So in this kit, it comes in both kits, the starter kits, it comes with a fractionated coconut oil. It is a carrier oil. So if you don't like oil, you can use cream, unscented body lotion, also from the company. So whatever you use on your body every day, try to use with dilution, FCO, or unscented body lotion. That's to prevent skin sensitivity and redness and itchiness from using the oil direct. Okay, everyone has individual responses to the oils. So right now, if you have used the protocol which I've just taught you, you can actually still feel the coolness and the icy feel behind your ears and your neck. So remember to use number one, dilute. Less is more, so always dilute when you're using all over your body, on your face, or anywhere on a daily basis. Secondly, when you open your bottle of essential oil, it is good not to touch the orifice. So many people I've seen use this and then rub their noses. So let's not use that. Let's not do that. But if the oils belong to you and you're the major user of the essential oils, that's fine. You can do anything you like. But if you're going to share your oils around with your family, with your friends, it's best that you teach them how to drop the oils on your palms, right? So that prevent contamination on inside for the oil. So the oil will not turn rancid. Thirdly, remember photosensitivity. If you're going to lighten your little freckles or your pigmentation, you can use lemon. But be careful, don't apply and then go under the sun because of the photosensitivity. You can apply inside. For example, I love the scent of wild orange. So sometimes I make a body lotion using unscented. I pump it out in a little jar, put a couple of drops, stir it with a spatula and slather it all over my body after a shower. That's fine if you're wearing clothes and then you go outside. So if it's hidden, it's fine. But if it's exposed and you're putting it on your skin and you're going under the sun, there's a fairly high chance of photosensitivity. Okay, thirdly, when you are using oils, be careful that you do not use the oils directly poured into your ears, your eyes, your nose. Don't laugh, because when I taught some of my students to use frankincense for their eyes to improve the vision, to remove the fine lines, some of them accidentally got the oil inside the eyes. So what do? So during our class, we have very common answer. The students will say, oh, wash with water. Is that right? So it's a no-no, because if you wash with water, when the water touches the oil in your eye, there's a greater ouch. It's greater pain because you're driving the oil even deeper in. So always use fractionated coconut oil. Put it around your ring finger, rub, and then circle the oil around the eyes to draw out the sting. If you can't remember that, just put some oil on your palm of the hand, put it on the neck, so it will draw out the sting as well. Okay, so are you enjoying this so far? Okay, so we have three main precautions. Number one, do not use too much without dilution. Secondly, photosensitivity. Thirdly, don't touch your orifice. And fourthly, don't put the oil directly into your eyes, nose, ears. Okay, what do we want to explore? Nature solution for your health. Okay, we had this book called Modern Essentials, which is very useful for beginners, because inside this book is not written by us. It's written by third-party scientists who have tested the oils for their medical and scientific research. Many of the oils used have been documented behind in their research papers. For example, how they use frankincense for treatment of stroke and cancer patients, and so on. Besides that, there's an EO usage guide. I've indexed it, as you can see. So it's very useful when you need to know how to use the oils daily. So you can flip to the page of your choice. For example, I used to have like very stressful nights because I was doing sales, and I used to grind my teeth, so much so that my dentist said, hey, you better quit your job, whatever job you're doing. So it says for teeth grinding, just use two oils, lavender or calming blend. Calming blend is Serenity or Lavender Peace in Singapore. So what you do is dilute 1 to 2 drops in 2 tablespoons of fractionated coconut oil, and then massage a small amount on the feet, or use your diffuser. Diffusion is one of the best ways to use essential oils. So coming back to the book, it is a very good beginner's guide because it tells you what are essential oils, how do I apply essential oils topically, aromatically, and internally, just like how I taught you how to use the protocol just now using wild orange and peppermint. So actually you've learned to use it in 3 ways: aromatically when you inhale, or even when you diffuse; topically when you massage it on the back of the ears, the back of the neck, your shoulders; and internally when you put it under the roof of your mouth. So can you use essential oils every day, and how to use it for a specific condition? All these are covered in this book called Modern Essentials. You can also download a copy online. Right. So what happens when we fall sick? Everyone will want to go see a doctor, right? But sometimes we see a doctor for, how many of you have pain in the head? It's a very common health issue. So normally we'll just see a doctor, or we just self-prescribe Panadols or Ponstan if it's very painful. But we are really masking the symptoms. What we need to know is the real root of the cause. Is the headache caused by tension? In which case you will need to massage your shoulders, your pasts, your temples. Is it a migraine? Then you would need a deep blue oil. So always find out the real problem so you can have the right oil for that issue. Essential oils are very, very affordable. How many of you think that essential oil is very expensive? So let's take wild orange, one of my favorite oil. It's $17 for members. So there are 250 drops in a bottle of 15 ml wild orange. So that works out to about 7 cents per drop. So it is not expensive, and it's available at home immediately. So I always have my oils at home, even in a pouch when I'm traveling, whether on board or outside, because you never know when you can be someone's good Samaritan. Let me tell you more about this later as we go onto the oils one by one. There are also no side effects with proper usage, so I've taught you all the precautions. If you bear the precautions in mind, you're able to use all your oils safely without fear of having a bad allergic reaction. So what's the difference between our oils and the oils in the market? Right, the majority of the oils in the market are actually of synthetic or perfume or industrial grade. So everybody knows chemicals are really bad because health risks and issues have been linked to toxic chemicals exposed, when the body is exposed. For example, skin allergies, cancer, infertility, birth defects, reproductive problems, and learning disabilities. So a bit here and a bit there, it all adds up. Sometimes when you mop your floor, for example, with a disinfectant or a floor cleaner having lavender fragrance, do you think it is the same as a lavender essential oil? It may smell a little bit alike, but it is not the real thing. So a lot of man-made, a lot of synthetic, a lot of chemical or fillers have been added. So too much exposure is really no good for our health. We have many different other grades, that the majority is synthetic grades. So perfumes is a no-no for me currently because I'm into natural solutions and I love my essential oils. So there's food grade in market, which is the next bigger proportion of oils in the market, and this could be GRAS grade, generally regarded as safe. So what do I mean by that? These are like additives and coloring added to the oils or the food. So think of like jellies, colorful jellies, M&Ms, and so on. They may be good, but be careful because too much of this can cause obesity, right? So there's also therapeutic grade or massage grade or pure oils, as some oils said it is on the label, but just be careful because some oils may have fillers added to it, so you need to read the labels, read the ingredients. And finally, my favorite grade, which is a CPTG grade, Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade. So our oils have been tested by more than 11 different testings by external testers, and you can find out more about it in other YouTubes or Google, right? Just to remember that CPTG or Certified Pure Therapeutic Grade is 100% natural. Just now when you tested peppermint and orange through the protocol which I taught you, do you still feel the cooling effect? You do, right? So they're 100% natural, and there are 3 main characteristics: pure, natural, safe and potent. So pure, safe and potent. Pure is natural, no artificial ingredients are added to it, no fragrance or fillers. Safe, they're certified to be free of pesticides and chemical residues. So pure, what you get, what you try is what it is. Peppermint is just pure peppermint, orange is just pure orange. Safe is certified to be free of pesticides and other chemical residues. So my cats, my dogs, babies, pregnant women, my mom who was 102 years old, they all use essential oil and it's perfectly safe and they love it. So potent, it has very active compounds. Even right now, you can feel the cooling effect if you've used the peppermint on the back of the neck and on your shoulders. It's very, very potent. It's supposed to do what it's supposed to do. So lavender with its linalool is supposed to calm you and soothe you. So it's supposed to do just that, right? So besides that, essential oils also kills a lot of viruses and bacteria. Think of hand, foot, mouth disease. Nowadays, mothers are very empowered and I'm very excited for them because they know how to take care of their children when they contract hand, foot, mouth disease. No need to see a doctor. Use the oils because the oils can penetrate the cell membrane and help the child recover from the virus faster. So if anything that is virus related, for example, you have a cough, a cold, a flu due to virus, you can use the oils to empower your health. The oils work very fast. As I can think of when I have a cough, I used to take like course after courses of antibiotics and it can end up being more than 100 days cough. But now with a cough, I take only about 3 to 5 days if I use my oils diligently. Of course, I use it both internally, topically, and aromatically, right? So now I'm going to teach you about the 10 oils that are found in the kit. So we'll start with lavender. Lavender, now open up, everyone, open up your bottle of lavender and take a slight whiff. It is very calming, right? Very soothing. And when do you use lavender? Everybody knows that you use it when you want to relax at the end of the day, when you want to sleep, so you will diffuse it in your diffuser. And also if you don't have a diffuser, like if you have just bought this essential collection kit, it doesn't come with a diffuser. So you can actually put 1 drop on the palms of your hand, rub it together. At the end of the day, inhale it, rub about 2-3 times, inhale it. Or you can ruffle up your pillow and you can also put a drop of lavender on the soles of your feet, rub your 2 feet together and then retire very comfortably for the night. So besides calming and soothing, what do you think lavender can do? Let me show you a picture of this man. To protect his privacy and his innocence, we'll call him Mr. Tan. So Mr. Tan was scalded by a cauldron of boiling water. And of course, the first thing he did was to see a doctor. But after 10 days of medication and topical application, it was still, as you can see, very, very red, right? So one of us, one of you, it could be you, became the Good Samaritan. Someone gave him a bottle of lavender and taught him how to use it day and night. And then after 7 days, voila, his skin has totally improved. So that is one of the amazing uses of lavender. So lavender is very good for cuts, for burns, for scalding. Remember that. Or even when your child has a nosebleed, you can actually put a drop on the bridge of the nose or the sides of the nose, and then it will help to stop the nosebleed. It's a very common issue that mothers face. I remember when I was young and I had nosebleed, you know, everyone was so panicky. They turned me upside down. They were trying to ice me. But now, you know, looking back, all we need is just a drop of lavender. Let's move on to peppermint. Everybody loves peppermint. So I have 2 versions of peppermint here. One is the peppermint oil and one is the peppermint beadlet. So there are 125 beadlets in this little tube, and it's just each beadlet is only a 1/4 drop of the peppermint oil. So what is peppermint used for? Peppermint is really good for headaches, pain of any kind. If you have a headache, Like I used to have a lot of headaches. So just apply peppermint on the temples of your head, here, on the crown. You can massage it, right? If you need to have fresh breath and you don't have any proper rinse around you, you can put in a glass of water, 1-2 drops, and gargle your mouth. Then you can also apply on your chest if you're feeling nauseous, on your stomach if you're feeling stomach ache. Right, a very common way to use peppermint is when you're exercising and you're very tired, you need a second wind, maybe to climb the mountain, to finish up, to reach the peak of the mountain. You can always open up a bottle of peppermint and take a couple of drops, put it on your chest. Or if you have a spray bottle, you can put a couple of drops inside and then top it up with distilled water. Why distilled water? So it won't turn the oil rancid, and then mist your face. So this is for my dog Latte, so I will not mist my face with this, but I'll put it in a bigger mist and then I can mist my face. Okay, so that's peppermint. Right, now we move on to lemon. What do you use lemon for? I love lemon in a glass of water. So in a glass of water, I'll put a drop of lemon, and it tastes really, really wonderful because lemon is from the rind of the fruit. It's not the whole fruit. It's unlike the fruits that you buy from the supermarkets. I used to drink lemon water by buying fruits, by buying the lemon from the supermarket, cut it into slices and soak it in my water bottle to drink for the whole day. But no need now. Just take a glass of water, preferably chill. If you don't like chill, you can use room temperature. Put a drop of lemon and then you can drink. It's very good for detox. So for a healthy adult, you can drink up to 18 drops in a full day. Not immediately like that, but when you finish your water bottle or the cup, keep on replenishing the water and then add on the lemon. So lemon is also very good for neutralizing odors. If your kitchen needs a nicer smell, you can actually put little balls of cotton and then infuse it with a few drops of lemon, put it in the fridge, so the fridge, when you open it, doesn't smell so fishy or the food smell. Or you can also put a little basin of water and wipe the countertops, kitchen tops. Also, you can also use this as a veggie wash. So with lemon, we do not need any more veggie wash. What I do is I have like broccoli or grapes or cherries or blueberries. When we wash them in a little basin of water, put a couple of drops of lemon, swish it around, take it out. Remember to take a picture before and after, because you can really see the difference. Before, you can see the whitish thing on top of the fruit. After, if you take a picture, you see that it is so clean, and when you pop one of the fruit into your mouth, you can actually taste the difference. So that's wonderful lemon for you. So for the first three oils, lemon, lavender and peppermint, they are actually Life's natural antihistamines. If you have hives, if you have an allergy, and if you do not have Tri-Ease, which is a supplement, you can actually put 2 drops of each of the oil, lemon, lavender, peppermint, into a veggie cap. So if you have not seen a veggie cap, it looks like this. It's just a transparent capsule. Open up, and then you can drip the oils, cap it back, and then swallow it without having to taste the oil. What if you don't have veggie cap and you're an emergency? So you can actually make a small glass of water, add maybe a teaspoon or a couple of spoons of raw honey, depending on the water level, and then add the 3 drops, 2 drops of lemon, 2 drops of lavender, and 2 drops of peppermint. Stir it and then swallow it. So it will help to clear your hives and your itch. Almost for me, it took about 45 minutes and it's all cleared. So any questions about lemon, lavender and peppermint? Otherwise, we'll move on now to tea tree or Melaleuca. That's the original technical name for Melaleuca, but now we call it tea tree. So this one was from US, so it's called Melaleuca. So everyone knows that Melaleuca is a skin doctor. When you use this, is when you have a little spot or acne or pimple on the skin, you can actually apply it. So how many of you know of people who loves to wear bear bags, when they wear the V-shaped bag, V-shaped neck at the back? So sometimes they have a row of acne on the spine area. Perhaps it's due to excess secretion of hormones or perspiration. So how you can help them is to use a roller bottle and then make maybe a couple of drops, 10 drops in a 10 ml roller, top it up with coconut oil. Or if you have the tea tree touch, it's even better. You just roll it, teach them to roll it down their spine, and it's almost an instant cure in a couple of days. What else can you use tea tree for? Well, I like to use it for scalp. If sometimes we have itchy scalp, or we know of people with dandruff, no need to buy a anti-dandruff shampoo. You can actually shampoo your hair or pump up your shampoo. Ideally use the wild orange that comes with the doTERRA shampoo, and then add 1 drop or 2, and then massage your scalp. Or even after your shampoo, air dry your hair with a towel dry, and then you put a drop, massage all over your scalp. That's to keep your scalp very clean and very healthy and no more itch. Also, for people who swims a lot, especially children, they like to swim, but sometimes they do not keep the webs of their feet very clean, and they tend to have fungal infection. So then, mummies out there, please use your Melaleuca, take out your Melaleuca, and then help them to put it on the webs of the feet. You can use cotton balls, or you can do a spritz, and then you can mist the webs between their toes and feet, or you can mist the shoes. Even for gym shoes, even for yoga mat, sometimes you need to disinfect it now and again. So make a little mist spray, put say 10 drops of tea tree, 10 drops of lavender so that it smells nice. Not everybody likes the smell of tea tree. And then top it up with distilled water 3/4 ways so that you have room to shake, and then mist your gym bag, your yoga mat, and so on to keep it fresh, clean, and disinfected. Right, so having done almost 4 oils for now, we're going to move on to my favorite oil, frankincense. How to use frankincense? Oh, this is like the king of the oils, and it is so precious. It's one of the gifts given to baby Jesus: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I love frankincense. I love myrrh. So let's talk about frankincense first. So it is a woman's secret weapon. Why? Because it's anti-aging. It helps to prevent a lot of things that we don't want. In essential oils, we learn about preventive care. So we always take care of ourselves before something happens. So what I do is I put 1 drop of frankincense on the palm of my hand and rub it together, inhale it first of all. Oh, you can do it right now. If you're following this video and you're just starting to use the oils, please open up your oils now and go along with me. So inhale it about 2-3 times. And then if you want to improve your vision, you can actually cup. So not flat, but cup your hands and then cover your eyes. Okay, do cupping for 5 minutes every night before you sleep, or when you're watching TV and in between the shows, you can do cupping. When you're cupping your eyes, you don't need to close your eyes. You can actually roll your eyelids inside, left to right, clockwise, anti-clockwise, up and down, sideways, right and left. You can do it slowly, 5 to 10 minutes. It's very relaxing. It helps your eyes, improves your vision. Many people, some of our members have shown or testified that as they use this on a regular basis and even massaging around their eyes, right, it has helped to decrease their eye degree. Wow, that's so reduce their myopia. So that's awesome. You can also massage on your temple areas, right? If you want to take better care of your vision, you can actually have the oils on your fingertips and then press on the inner eyelid, just below your eyebrow, and the center, the sides, and just below the eye. So that anti-aging moisturizer comes with a little metallic indicator, so you can use that to do your massaging. Okay, so for ladies who wants to have firmer skin, the skin that goes toing toing, you can actually put it on your skin, upward movements, and don't forget your neck. Okay, upward movement all over. Right? And also, I also use frankincense under my tongue, 1 drop. So under your tongue, put a drop day and night. That's for increased cellular health. So do whatever is comfortable for you. If you're a beginner and you are against ingestion, that's fine. Do what you feel is within your comfort level. So you can still enjoy essential oils aromatically when you put in a diffuser, or topically when you massage yourself. So at the end of the day, a very tiring day, you can actually add frankincense to the palm of your hand with coconut oil and then massage your muscles. It is very, very refreshing and very grounding at the end of the day. So frankincense is the king of the oils. It also helps in cuts, bites, and sores. And when you're in doubt, you can always use frankincense. So it's one of the best go-to oil when you're traveling and you're not sure, like maybe you don't want to bring all the oils and you're trying to save your luggage space. You just want to bring 1 or 2 bottles of oil. So this is one of the oils you should bring. So I use it as a blend also for skin health, for anti-aging, for tightening, for firming. I also use it in a blend with the unscented body lotion as a flavor for the day. I massage all over, especially under my armpits, okay, for protection of my lymph nodes, under my breast for breast health. So there is a tip which I've left out just now for Melaleuca. If you're doing long haul traveling and you want to protect yourself before the flight, you can actually, for a few days before, even 1 week before, you can start after every shower, after every bath, you can make a little lotion using your unscented body lotion into a little jar, a glass jar, put a couple of drops of Melaleuca and slide it all over your body as a protection for long haul travel. And then same thing for lemon. If you want to have like whiter armpits, some people want to lighten their armpits, they can actually add this to unscented lotion or coconut oil and then massage under their armpit as well for lightening effect. Right, let's go to the next oil, which is oregano, or oregano as we call it in Singapore. So this oil is very, very, very hot. So be careful. You can open up the bottle and whiff, but don't touch your nose with it. And then don't pour it direct and then try to massage on your skin direct without the coconut oil. If you have a test sheet when you come for class, look at it. There's a red indicator says D. Capital D in red, it says dilute. So what is it for? This is very, very good for boosting immunity. Do you know people who your colleague has a cough, your colleague has a cold, and next day you end up with a cough and a cold? So this is good for boosting immunity and as well as gut health. So if you have your veggie cap, again, open up the veggie cap, put 2 drops, cap it back, swallow it every morning, at least maybe once or twice a day or end of the day, morning and night. So it helps to boost your immunity as well as improve your digestive organ. It helps to promote healthy digestion. Always remember to dilute when you want to apply on your skin. When you apply this, or you can apply it on the soles of your feet for greater immunity, just 1 drop, because the soles of our feet, the skin is tougher than any other part of our body, so you don't feel the sting, right? So a side effect of using this, I think, is a beautifying effect. So I have a skin tag. I used to have a skin tag on my forearm, and I'm not perfect, but this skin tag irritates me because every time I use my hands, I see that tag. So it's like a mole or tag. What I do was I open up the oregano, I use the cotton bud, I just swivel it around the edge of the orifice, not even using the oil. So I use it, I just tap it on that little tag, that skin tag on my skin. And less than a month, the whole thing hardened and then it became like a little pimple-like projection. And before I know it, the thing actually flipped off and then it's gone. So amazing. So for those people who wants to get rid of unsightly moles or skin tag, you can try this, all right? Now we've completed all our basic single oils and we have only the blends left. For example, we have, we start with On Guard. So why do we want to have a mixture of oils when we can have single oils? So there's synergy when you blend all the oils together. So this one has wild orange, rosemary, eucalyptus, right? So it forms a strong synergy. There's an experiment done by a couple of scientists, I think, on this. So they took a little bit of chicken poop. Let me enlarge this. And they dropped a little bit of chicken poop on each of the 4 Petri dishes. On the first one, we added a drop of On Guard. The second one is a control dish, so nothing added, nothing taken away. And this one, 1 drop of Lysol was added, and the top one, Clorox was added. So after a day or 2, we went back to look at the Petri dish. The one with the On Guard, all the bacteria has separated from that poop. On the control dish, nothing happened. The one with the Lysol still has a lot of bacteria surrounding the poop. And then the one with the Clorox, slight improvement, but nothing much, right? So On Guard is very, very strong. And you can use it to kill viruses like flu virus, cough virus. So in the office, if you have people suffering from cough, cold or flu, you can actually diffuse. And then you can bring it home and diffuse so that your members of the family will not get the cough, cold, or flu and pass it around from one to another, right? So a good tip for mummies with young children or even adults can use 1 drop of On Guard on the soles of the feet, not with your hands, all right? Just drop direct, aim properly on the sole of your feet, rub the 2 soles of your feet together, and that will help you to have a stronger immunity. So you need to try it out. So usually when we try essential oils for the first time, don't expect to see a miracle, right? So you have to do it consistently, frequently, regularly. So at the end of say 30 days, you should see a slight improvement in your wellness and health. After say 60 days, the second month, you feel even better. At the end of 90 days, you should be able to resolve a common issue that you are always facing. Okay? So this is very good to purify the air. And what else do I use for On Guard? So my helper Ima loves this oil because she uses it as a cleaning agent. We have a lot of pets at home, cats and dogs, and running all over the place. We used to have like kids, toddlers crawling all over the place. So half a pail of water, 2 to 3 drops of On Guard, use it to clean the countertops first, and then you mop the whole house with it. So the pets will love you for it, the toddlers will love you because they crawl around and their hands and their legs do not need those toxic chemicals on it. So On Guard is really the best blend for protection. Okay, if you have a sore throat, like if you talk a lot, if you sing a lot, how many of you are singers and you want to protect your throat, right? And you find that I'm having some itchy throat right now. Before it gets worse, at the onset, you can try the On Guard soft gel, On Guard cough drops. And if you don't have, you have just a 10 oil kit, that's fine. Just a spoonful of raw honey, a drop of On Guard, and then you slowly swallow it down, okay? So that will really give you almost instant relief. So the next blend we're going to talk about is one of my favorite, fastest acting blend called Digest Zen. It has everything to do with our digestive support. So all my life, I have like bloated tummy and a tummy. And before I came to know doTERRA, I did all kinds of drastic measures. Ru Yi Yo was one of the oil for babies that you rub on your tummy, but sometimes it does not work for me. Maybe because I'm already an adult, so then I will cut slices of ginger, boil it, and then drink it. Sometimes I go to the Malay shop. I think they have some ginger ulut, then I'll rub, hoping that the air will be squeezed out. But sometimes the air is always there, it's so discomfortable, but there's no way to get it out. So thank God for doTERRA's Digest Zen. Nowadays, with or without any air issue or tummy trouble, I'll take a couple of drops, rub it on my tummy. It has this fabulous, interesting smell. You will love it. It reminds me of spices, Indian spices, but of course there's star anise and all the other spices inside. So just rub it clockwise, okay? And if you have tummy trouble, bloated air in the tummy, indigestion, you can rub it clockwise. If you have diarrhea, do it anti-clockwise. Okay, so this is a very fast acting oil. You can try it tonight. If you have the kit and you have not started using the oil, use it. You'll be very happy tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow morning, first thing in the morning. So a lot of people tells me that they also use Digest Zen together with lemon, 1 drop each in a glass of water, first thing in the morning to clear their bowels. They do it regularly every morning on an empty stomach. So now we move on to Breathe. So Breathe is a very, very good oil for this season because of the haze. If you are traveling a lot by public transportation, you can use the facial mask, put a drop of Breathe so you can have clean air all the time. As I look at the PSI report, it keeps saying that, you know, the air quality is not good. So always remember to diffuse it when you're at home. And especially if you want to have a good night's sleep, you can put 3 drops of Breathe or more with lavender. Lavender is for calming you down. Breathe is to help you to open up your respiratory tract so that you don't get stuffy breathing and you don't have blockage and you don't snore so much. You can use Breathe, and also a citrus to help you stay asleep throughout the night. So with your 10 oil kit, you have lemon, but if you have other citrus, as you keep your collection growing, you can add orange, bergamot, grapefruit, any other kind of citrus as well. So if you have very serious snoring issues, you can use Breathe as well as vetiver, cedarwood, and lavender peace. So blend them all together, or rather drip them into your diffuser, and then turn it on about an hour before you sleep. So that will set the mood, turn off all the lights, because this one comes with a very nice mood setting, lighting, and it looks very nice. It calms you down and you sleep very well. After Breathe, we come to our final oil, which is Deep Blue oil and Deep Blue rub. So there are two versions of the Deep Blue oil, either the oil or the rub. So the oil is really good at the end of the day when you're feeling super tired. You can open up the bottle, do the same protocol that I taught you. Put it on your palms of your hand, inhale a couple of times to enjoy the beautiful aroma. This is made from blue tansy, so the oil is bluish, it's beautiful. And then you can smell it, and then you can massage on your shoulders, especially for sedentary workers who have been sitting all day. You want to massage your muscles, the back of your back, your shoulders, and then it helps to give you almost soothing, fast soothing relief. So the cream version is for bigger portions, like maybe your thigh, your backs, your shoulders, and this is pretty famous. If you were to Google, you will find that a lot of Olympians in the US, they use this before and after the Olympics. So this is very good if you are exercising. You can actually apply it to your muscles, so you recover faster, or your muscles recover faster the next day, so you don't have so much aches and pain when you're stretching, when you're doing your yoga, or when you're running, or when you're doing your marathons, or even just jogging. So this is really great, and you can use it as a massage oil. So we've come to the end of our basic oil introduction. If you are free, please do join us every Thursday night so you can ask me questions. And now if you have any question, you can also type in the comments column, and I'll be doing, if you like essential oils as much as I do remember to like this video and also subscribe, as I'll be doing many more interesting videos for you. Thank you and goodbye for now.